Well, but you're late. What do you mean late? What's up, chat? Hey, everyone. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Everyone doing good? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Well, let me close this, actually. There we go. I think that's good. Whoa. Hey. What's up? What's up? You got the face-to-face? Yeah, a little bit. You know, I still need to work on a little bit of physics, but overall, it's good. What do you guys think? Whoa, new model, I say. What's up, Jean? Yeah, new model. Very nice, isn't it? Isn't it? I like it. I like it a lot. Um, I've been wanting to do a lot more cozy stuff, and I had been prepping for it past the Hollow Knight thing, and you know, I was kind of excited to get to it, so I was working a lot last night trying to get it fixed up for you guys. I love the new model. Thank you very much. I love it too. Great artist. I'll post the credits and everything to my Twitch channel after I'm done with stream. That's the only thing I forgot to get to today. It's very cute. Thank you. I really, really like the artist who did the work for this model. Unfortunately, they don't do commissions. They've already been asked, and they don't do commissions, so I can only use this model from them. But it's really nice. I really like it. But I wish I could do some customization on it, or just get it more to what I like. By the way, on your bakery redeem, there isn't a text field. There isn't. There should be. I wrote in it. Here, let me see. Give me 1 second, chat, before we go on. Let me go to the channel points. Viewer rewards, chat, and then I'm gonna go to channel points and then go to bakery. Oh, there we go. Fixed it. It should be up now. Time to dig into some chicken lo mein. Oh, wow. Nice, nice. Donut. It's not on it. It's not on this one yet. We're not inside the cafe yet. We're on the outside. Are you doing mobile orders? Are we doing mobile orders right now? I heard the donut jingle. Yeah, it's on the inside of the cafe. It's not outside though. You have to wait until we're inside. That's gonna work. That will work, yes. Because you're just telling me to hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Don't worry, Bob, I refunded your 1 point. Yeah, it is a 10-second wait, so I was just out here waiting for everyone to come in. But let me make sure my captions are on. All right, give me 1 second. Let me see, save transcripts. Not recommended. Text filtering options enabled, closed captioning. Let me just make sure that all my okay, streams only, yes, normal English, like first line breaks, add punctuation, caption timeout. It seems like it's working great. Yeah, I hope you guys like it. We're gonna be having a little bit of cozy time today. We might get to a game a little bit later, but for now I just wanted to have a little chat, kind of relax from the whole Hollow Knight stuff and all the spooky stuff that we did in the past month, you know, kind of talk about the little goofs and gaffs we have along the way. But it is getting a little windy, so I think we should head inside. The best part of getting Chinese takeout is it comes with free Tupperware. Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, we just reuse the Tupperware. All right, but I want to go inside. So let's see if we can. It's heckin' windy. Yeah, it is a little windy outside. So let's head on the inside. And the traffic's getting a little louder. So maybe inside they'll have a much quieter ambiance. Let's see. Right. Oh, we got a seat right next to the window. Nice. There we go. Donut. There's your donut. I'm giving you my donut. Yeah. It is a 10-second wait, so make sure you guys wait at least 10 seconds before. Oh, maybe you don't need to wait. Oh, croissant. Yeah. You got your croissant. Nice. Yeah. Let me turn on some music, which was curated by our very own neighbor barista, Singles. Well, thank you, Singles, for the playlist. Let me start from the beginning. There we go. There we go. All right.
Today, I wanted to eat a croissant. So I went to a place that sells croissant. And I bought a croissant. And I returned home with the croissant. And then I ate the croissant.
Thank you for the croissant. It's so loud in comparison. It is loud. I never changed the volume though. The volume's the same. Yeah, the volume is the same. Loud croissant. Yeah, it's a very loud croissant. I'll lower it. Let me see. Who put the freaking baby helmet on me? Who did that? Oh, I have the chrome key on my model. I should probably remove that. I didn't know it did that. I'm not a baby gamer. I'm totally a gamer. I'm not a baby gamer, chat. Yeah, it has the chrome key on it, so like the green or whatever the green is, it'll get like camouflaged in. This is how you get front page on Twitch. No, I don't want Twitch to know this about me. I want to be cool. I want to be awesome. I want to be suave. You know what I'm saying? Let me take my purse off. Hang on. Let me put that down. Get some water. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. It's Tuesday, bruvs. It's Tuesday. We're gonna be here having our own little get-together, little date. You and me, chat. You and me, because I don't got anyone else to go on a date with. It's just you and me. It's Tuesday, innit? Yeah, it's Tuesday, bro. It's minging. Yeah. Gonna get me a bottle of water. That's what I'm saying. Bottle of water. I think so too. Yeah, bottle of water. Yeah. I hope you guys are doing well. I woke up really groggy. I'm just not used to sleeping in anymore. I swear to God. Like, I try to sleep in. I was like, I'm gonna sleep in. I'm gonna have a great staycation and whatnot. I can't do it, chat. I can't sleep in. I wake up very, like, with a headache. I'm just used to waking up early now, and that sucks because when I wake up early, I'm like, I wish I could sleep. Because when I'm at work, I can nap really well. Like, I'll take my breaks, I'll go take a nap, and I'm napping pretty well. So it's very frustrating that now that I'm on vacations, I can't sleep in at all. I woke up, I started doing the toggles for my model and stuff like that. Finishing up some last minute things. And yeah, and it's just been difficult. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there's no throwables. I totally forgot. There's no throwables right now because I tested it on the model and it kind of got the model stuck. No. But I am getting a new throwable. I'm getting some new throwables. No tits today, bruv. I should probably pin that. Let me see. No throw. Thank you, Singles. I appreciate that. Yeah, no throwables for today. I don't want the model to get stuck. It's gonna just be a bust. Yeah. But I am getting new items to throw, so you can wait for that later. Today's just a cozy time. Why do you want to bully me so much, Bulba? Is that what you come here for? You know, you get angry at work. I get it. You know, you're angry at your job, but like, do you really have to come here and bully me about it? I'm taking you out on a nice little date at a cafe. You know, I got you a seat by the window. I got you a treat on the house. And then you want to come here and bully me. Is this how it is? That's right, Jerry. Shoot him. You don't need him. Just kidding. Get rid of him. Men ain't crap anyways. I got over 20,000 points and I'm releasing the pent-up rage from work because Crash 4 makes it worse somehow. Crash 4? Is that the one that you've been playing so far? Real. Is that the one that you were playing? The kind of like 3D platform? I mean, the 3D version one, right? Crash 4 was Discord poll winner today. Yeah, I voted in your poll and I thought I was gonna be the tiebreaker and I ended up being the I ended up tying it. I ended up tying the poll. Yeah, that was my mistake. My bad. But yeah. Have not played it before, but I did play the first 3 on stream. Ah, okay. So this is a new one. Alright. Mind you, he just suggested put it in the poll and still upset. Oh my god. No mole, no vote. You like Spyro singles? I like Spyro. I remember Spyro when I was playing it on the PS1. Yeah, and the GameCube. I know I made the poll, dang it. Yeah. I can tell. Girl, I was doing that one-handed. That was dumb as hell. I just like blinked the mole. Whoa. What's going on here? What's going on where? You're late, Plate. I was waiting for you outside. And you never showed up. So I had to come in and bring chat with me on and we sat. Here we are. I'm lucky I even got the freaking seat to the next to the window. Holy shit. This is different. This is very different. Well, we're on a date. We're on a little coffee date, you and me. Yeah. Next Blink game comes after Season of Fire. Oh, all good. I phoned it in. Yeah, you and Bulba tend to phone in orders and stuff like that instead of showing up. Your new model reminded me I need to look for jewelry and a coat. Yeah. Coat. Jewelry. Oh, a coat was actually pretty nice, huh? Yeah, but jewelry is definitely gonna add some depth to your model, Jerry. Yeah, definitely like the earrings, maybe a chain on the hip or around the thighs, you know. Honestly, Lucky Plate showed up to the date. I am surprised, so I don't blame him. He in fact did call you late for dinner. Yes, he did call me late for dinner, but that's also mean at you, but true that. Yeah. Did call late for dinner, but that's okay. Plate, if you would like to get a treat, you can redeem one in the channel point section and pick a treat of your choice. I didn't even know this was happening, lol. Well, you know. Now you know. But I was standing outside. Girl, if you got anything in mind for jewelry, let me know. Mostly dangly earrings because you can't really see your ears, so dangling earrings is definitely something. Silver, not gold. Maybe something with like a blue jewel to contrast your hair, or green. And then chains, probably like a chain link. Get a grill. Now. Probably like a chain link that goes on the hip, you know, kind of like the wallets, the ones that would go on the wallets that you put in your pocket. Remember that, chat? Oh, frick. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the 15 bits potion shot. Jesus Christ. Oh, I agree with silver. I want my engagement ring to be silver. Nice. Yeah. I like gold. I like white gold, but I also want it to look vintage, so a little dirty is nice. Holy crap. Yeah, that was really loud, but you know, that's Potion Shot. Welcome, Potion Shot. Thank you for the 15 bits once again. But yeah. I think silver would look nice for your model. Yeah. It'd be nice. I am loud by birth. Oh, okay. I'm glad you're a Photoshop. You always make your presence known, and I appreciate that. Yeah. Oh. Why are you munching on me? I'm not edible. Who's munching on me? I'm not edible, chat. I am not edible. What is going on? Get off of me. Singles. Why would you munch on me? You have an option to get a croissant. You already finished it? My god. Well, I'll be honest, Singles is very quiet, so like he's a great listener, so no wonder he finishes his food on probably faster than the rest of us. I take forever to finish my food because I'm just yapping all the time. So that's fair. That's fair. Sometimes I forget when we're chatting. I forget that Singles is there because he's so quiet. He never says anything. I eat super fast. He doesn't say anything, but I know he's writing everything down on his typewriter. He's a stenographer. I never forget. You never forget to eat? Yeah, but I take forever. My mom constantly complains that I don't finish my food fast enough, and I eat it even when it's cold. But I just like taking my time. I get full pretty quickly, so I forget to eat. Oh, yeah. Sometimes. Oh, Bulba? Excuse me? Jerry, shoot him. Someone get my gun. Someone get my gun. I don't know what that does. I've always had it. What do you mean? I don't know what it does. Well, you should. I've had it before. I don't use channel points. I learned. Yeah. It's a boob grab. I was just about to use that one. I'm just testing stuff. Yeah. I didn't know it was a boob grab. Yes, it's forbidden. You're not supposed to touch the boob. I'm sorry. Couch. You're on the couch. Sleeping on the couch. And I'm moving into the room. No. Well, now you know. I can't believe Vulva would be the type of person to grab the boob on the first date. Damn, he moves fast. I will die. The cats will suffocate me. You know what I'm saying? I would not expect it to be a Vulva to do the boob grab. Total Vulva move. Well, he did it. Jerry, no, I am, in fact, not that kind of... Ban him! Yes, ban him. Ban that guy. I had to ask him to kiss me. Honestly, that's sweet. That's cute. That's cute. I think that's sweet, Jerry. You got a good one. You got a good one. Ban him on it. Shut up. No, that's sweet though. That's sweet. Oh. I'm just a little guy. You are just a little guy. Oh, but that's sweet. I think that's nice. Good for you, Jerry. He was a shy boy. Yeah. Well, look at you guys. You guys are pretty much, in every other sense of the word, an old couple. You're the old ball and chain now. Pretty much. I got the autism. I can't just assume she would want them. No, but that's good. That's good. Now he just grabs my boobs whenever he goes honk. He goes honk honk. Is this the new model going forward? I think for now, yeah. I think it really fits my cozy vibe, and that's kind of what I want. Yeah. So I think so, yes. Oh, digging the look. What's up, Ty? Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome, welcome. What's the duck's favorite snack? Not this again. I do in fact go Hong Kong. Oh no. Actually, yes. Oh no. Also,
Did you
for
know that
anyone,
the word papaya backwards is iapap, which in
They-
ancient Greek does not mean anything?
oh
This
my
is
god.
because the word does not exist.
Oh my god. Thank you, Potion Shop, for the 15 bits. But for anyone who just joined, if you guys would like a treat, please help yourselves by redeeming bakery in the channel points. There is a 10-second cooldown, so first come, first serve. We have a croissant, we have a donut, we have toast, we have buns, and we have muffins, so feel free to grab one. It's on the house. Donut, yeah. This is my favorite song on the playlist, yeah? Alright. I'll pay attention to it then. Yeah. But I hope you guys are enjoying your day. I hope you guys enjoyed the little date that we're gonna have. I have not been on a date in a very long... Oh my god, guys. Do you want me to tell you about... Do you guys want me to tell you about my dates? Or at least one of them? Pretty much one of them, 10 years. You haven't been on a date on... Wait. Don't you date your wife? Surely. Right? You like take your wives out on dates, right? Play? I mean, right? That still happens? Bro. Please, you don't date your wife, you stick around while she tolerates you. I would say you haven't been on one in 10 years. Me? This is more true than you know. I haven't been a date in a very long time. Let me see. I haven't been on like an actual date. Well, I'm not gonna put the years to it. I don't want to give too much info out. But one of the worst one, Bobby forever single. JK, kind of. I have been forever single for a long time. Boba's my best friend. Aw, that's sweet. And you guys have date night, right? Yeah. You guys have date nights. I know that. Yeah. That's why I assumed that most couples still date, right? Just wait until she evolves to be money. We watched the movie last night. Yeah. I remember that. Yes, yeah. That's what I assumed, Bobby. I love this model. Oh my god, you are gorgeous. What's up, Shadow Lobster? What's up, my twin? Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, but Sherlock Gnomes sure was a movie. Sherlock Gnomes? I'm assuming that's like a parody, right? I think I've only watched 2 movies with my wife since knowing her. I hate movies a lot. Oh my god. Sequel to Romeo and Juliet. Oh my god. His parents got us an AMC gift card and a Texas Roadhouse gift card. Oh, that's so sweet. Yes, and it was funny. Oh, was it? Aw. See, I want stuff like that eventually with like a potential partner and stuff like that. Let me tell you about one of the worst dates. It's a series of things that happened that made me just not want to go out on dates. Because it was very embarrassing for me, kind of humiliating. Do you know the tale of Romeo and Juliet? I think I can guess. I did guess some actors that were in it. Haha. Oh my god. Well, let me tell the story and then so I can get it off my chest. Give a little insight onto why I'm not very excited to date. Now that I think of it, I don't think my wife and I have gone on a date forever. We kind of just do stuff together. Aw, but you should take her on a date, like a proper one. You know, where she dresses up and she all be pretty and stuff like that. Yeah. Should take her out. Maybe do something that she likes to do. Maybe do something that you both like to do when you were dating. She hates that law. Okay, well then don't dress up, but just do something that you guys like to do together, like, you know, before you got married. You know, remember the good old days before she realized she had to marry you. Romeo and Juliet is the story of Romeo and Juliet, kind of, but they are guardian gnomes. I think I remember that. Hey, she asked me, man. I know. I know. She didn't know what it was that you were trouble, but you knew you were trouble. That's why you never asked. Well, was literally waiting to take me out until FNAF 2 comes out. Oh, that's a good movie, though. She willingly chased all this. Ew. Poor her. Oh, that's what I always say. Like, bless your wife, man. Bless her. Yes, I agree. Can't wait to see Matt Pat be the Toy Bonnie voice. I've heard a lot of people talking about the voice actors for Markiplier better be in it. I'm pretty sure they're just gonna make him like a cameo, and not a lot of people are gonna get it. I'm gonna be honest, because they did that. I think they tried to do that for like the Minecraft movie, and then they like took it out, right? But people say that they made like a Technoblade acknowledgement, right? Because there was like a pig who was a king, and that was like supposed to represent Technoblade. They did cameos in FNAF 1 movie. Yeah. Technoblade. Bro, I cried when I saw the news when Technoblade passed away. I was like, I was in tears. And then when I saw the reference, I'm like, I don't know if it is on purpose or not, but I'm gonna cry about it anyways. I cried during the Minecraft movie. I'm like, it's Technoblade. I didn't watch his content, but I knew. I watched very few. I watched like a lot of interactions because I ended up watching Foolish Gamers. Like, so I saw some interactions, I think, between them, if I'm not mistaken. They kind of knew each other. So I saw a lot of his content and kind of would see Technoblade, like old clips of them talking or being part of the same like SMP or something like that. So that's how I knew about him. They even had a Technoblade cameo in Minecraft the game for a while, where some pigs would spawn with the crown. Yeah. I remember like when it came to I think it was Quackity's SMP, for the Day of the Dead, they would make like an altar for Technoblade, and it had his portrait and everything. Yeah, I remember that. So that was pretty interesting. Yeah. So when I saw the Minecraft movie, I was like, you know, it was touching. It was very touching. I think he was a great guy, and it's really sad. It's really sad that, like, you know, he couldn't be around to see like what had happened like afterwards, and see how like Minecraft grew and stuff like that. I think he'd be surprised. Hey single, you goblin them bald. What are you saying? What are you saying in my chat? This is the day. Why are you guys being all perverted in a day? I swear to God, men. This is why. You know what? I always think about like how like he's playing Goblin Cleanup. Oh, is he? I didn't see the notification. Because oh my God. Oh dog, right here in front of my Jerry. Your Jerry? Oh, here we go. Man, this is a whole drama. I just wanted to take you guys out. It's already becoming like a K-drama. The freak you mean yours? Oh, we got a treat and a show, chat. Damn, listen. Oh, she said listen, Volpa. Ooh, there's a butt in there. I'm just a pocket friend. Jerry is mine, and Bobby is a side piece. I'm Jerry's side piece. Thank you very much. All right. I'm a long-term booty call. Of Jerry. Yes, thank you. Thank you for clarifying. Shots fired across the coffee shop. I know, man. I didn't think it was going to get this hectic. I'm enjoying this. I forgot to clarify. Thank you for clarifying. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? I'm kind of glad I'm not dating. It seems complicated. I already gave out the household rules in the council. Yeah. Exactly, Jerry. Hell yeah. I always say, I'm glad I'm not dating. I do sometimes like see people who are couples and people that I know of who are dating, and I feel happy for them. And sometimes I do get like envious and the curiosity. The council has spoken. But then I see like the complications and stuff like that, especially with online dating. Especially if you're a streamer and you do online dating and stuff like that, it starts getting real toxic real quick, and I'm just like, I don't think I'm meant for that. BSP does outthing, B2 sits in the chair, M watches the kids, C makes sculptures, and G hates me making these jokes. I read that. Only sometimes. I didn't date for 2 years before I met my boyfriend. Yeah, Shadow Lobster. Oh, that's right. You got your hubby. Man, it's only when you get super vulgar with it. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Sometimes you just have to know how to say the right words. Dating sucks. It does suck. It does suck. I didn't even get to date for that long. I've been on dates and they did not end well. Especially because like I had a really toxic friend that kind of set me up sometimes, and let's just say I don't talk to her anymore. I think I was single for like 5 years before Jerry. Yeah. Oh my god. But then again, you had Pokemon, so I don't, you know, like, that's not like shocking. We do get vulgar with the VSP talk sometimes. Well, yeah, you guys do, but at that point, I just tune out. It's a level. Well, yeah. I had college and Persona 5. Oh my god. I was single for, I believe, 6 months before I met my wife. Yeah. You told us a little bit about it. I will say I was fully planning on living my life alone with my dogs, lol. I was very unbothered. Yeah, I think I'm at that point right now. And Pokemon, exactly. You also had Pokemon. I was single for about 4 years before I met Boba, lol. My wife is perfect. Couldn't let that go. That's true. Anyone capable of putting up with you, it's godsend. I like to dodge a lot of people before I met Boba. I liked to judge. Oh, okay. So you pretty much avoided relationships. My options are slim, lol. Well, you know why. I understand. It's a tough one. Oh man, I can only get the one donut. I was gonna get a muffin in a row. I can increase it. Hang on, let me see. I just didn't know how often people would want it. Oh wait, no, that's alerts. Let me get the viewer rewards. Yep. Well, I was very picky. I'm also very picky. I think I was a lot pickier when I was younger. I was very, but I had to like humble myself a bit, and but also be more strict on other aspects. I think I was too lenient sometimes in certain things that actually mattered. Maybe not at the time, but let me see. Let me raise it to 10. I'll raise it to 10. Oh wait, no. That's per viewer. Limit redemptions per user per stream. Oh, sorry. I put on the wrong one. I'll put 10 per user. You can redeem it 10 times. There you go. Boba made me laugh and I didn't feel scared to be around Lamau. Aw, that's sweet. Yeah, that's a good feeling. I don't care what anyone says, being picky is not bad. Well, it's not bad, especially when you have experience of like bad experiences and you kind of know why you avoid certain types of people or people who demonstrate certain types of behavior. I'm gonna start being a bigger dick about stuff. I'm tired of all the council talk. What? Oh, okay, I get it. I was like, sorry, my brain short-circuited. I get it, yes. But yeah, I mean, you can be picky in not only relationships, but just any kind of ship, like a friendship, situationship, or whatever. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I think as we get older, I think a lot of people forget that as we get older, our group of friends becomes a lot smaller than what it was in school. And that's normal because as you get older, you start changing things that maybe didn't matter to you before start mattering to you now. And that's completely normal. I think what makes it easier to process is like, you know, having that kind of open communication with everybody. Kind of letting people know like, hey, you know, before I used to do this stuff, I don't do it anymore. It's just not my thing. I don't really enjoy it. And weirdly, mine got larger after high school. I think mine ebbed and flowed a little bit. So you got your muffin. Enjoy your muffin. So it was a bit, you know, I had a pretty good, decent group of friends, and then it kind of ebbed a little bit to where it was like only a group, like a handful of people, maybe less than a handful, and then it's grown again. So I think so. I mean, 0 to like 4 is an improvement. That's true. That's true. I never had 0. I don't think so. Oh. Ooh, you got a freaking loaf of toast. Damn. Butter toast. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, milk bread. Have you ever had milk bread? Which is just like toast, but it's just fluffier. I've kept about 2 of my friends from high school. I don't think I just talk to people from high school. I don't think I hang out with anyone from high school. Yeah. Yeah, so that's normal. I ended up like working straight out of pretty much school. I only did like 1 semester of college before I let it go and got a job. So everybody around me has been like a coworker of some sort. So that's normal for me. Yeah. But I will tell you guys. Are you gonna be lurking? What's this? A humanoid Bobby Ram. What's up, my sweaty pickle? I met Aki in high school and my friend Ultra in 6th grade. Oh, wow. Bye, Bulba. Oh, I think you're streaming, right? Bye. I hope you enjoy your stream. Enjoy your muffin as well. Thank you for coming. Thank you for not being late to the date. Ow, who's munching on me? You're... Ow. Pickle. Why are you munching on me? Don't munch. I got drool on my hair. I spent so much time getting my hair ready. Yeah, but I'll tell you guys about my date. I'll tell you guys about the worst date I had. I had the worst date I had. Here we go. Right, you guys ready? This is a lot of trauma unloading. I was on time. That's right, Jerry, but you're not leaving. You're staying here with me. I was on time, but I couldn't stay long. Hope you had a good time. You too, Boba. Hope you enjoy your game. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I'll see you later. Worst date of my life was actually a date that was set up by one of my best friends. I'll tell you a little bit about my best friends for personal reasons. I will change her name. We'll call her Tiffany. At least I wasn't the latest, I guess. That's true. I mean, yeah. At this point, it's kind of like, well, whoever shows up, I guess. Breakfast at Tiffany's. That would be nice. But my last kind of like horrible date that I didn't really enjoy. I'm the latest and I own that. Own it, pickle. My friend set it up for us. My friend, or my ex-best friend, I should say, was a very, very like beloved person in our community. Oh, thank you for the kisses, pickle. Thank you. A lot of people, she was very, very pretty. She was very outgoing, very extroverted. Everybody loved her. Everybody always had something nice to say about her. Blah, 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 blah. I was proud of that. I was her friend and we became close friends. At least I thought we were. Not want my cheeks out because you naked. You didn't put any clothes on. You're supposed to show up with clothes on a date, pickle. I know it's not normal for a lot of guys to wear more than just boxers, but you gotta put some clothes on. Oh, and point is, a lot of people liked her. Blah 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 blah. Guys always confess to her. not so much to me. I recognized that we were very different physically. She was very petite, very long-haired, very refined features, and I just wasn't that. But you know, she had the aesthetics that a lot of people liked. So a lot of guys would confess to her and whatnot, and I guess she was used to that. Point is, we ended up getting to the point of high school. We graduated. Gotta be transparent as possible. I won't hide anything on dates if I ever go on one. Nice. Good to know. Point is, we got to high school. We graduated. In her last year, she met some guy who is now her husband. So she met, we'll call him Brian for personal reasons. I won't say the real name, but Brian was, I guess, the guy basically of that school. A lot of people liked him. I don't see the interest. Point is, my friend was very interested in him. Would always talk to me about him, saying that, like, you know, they talked and, you know, she liked him. Okay, that's great. Anyways, we graduate. She invited me to meet him for breakfast the next day. And I met him. She described him as tall, dark, and mysterious. And yeah, you know, people sometimes they exaggerate. They exaggerate. In this case, it was exaggerated. He was not tall. He was just taller than her. She's very short. Dark, I guess. He was, you know, a person of color. He was brown. So I guess if you want to call that dark. Usually dark is more of a personality thing, not really a skin tone thing. And mysterious, I don't think he's mysterious. I just don't think he knows how to speak or respond beyond the words I don't know. Anything you asked him, it would be like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, I guess, I don't know. And I'm like, I don't think that's mysterious. I just don't think he knows how to respond to your questions. Stop. I'm so serious, girl. Lamau, I know. But she liked him, so I understand, like, she is, you know, she's how do we say it? Smitten with the guy. So I understand. And it was the first guy she actually liked. He had to sound out the words. Pretty much. Damn, I don't like this Tiffany person. Oh, you're gonna dislike her the farther I go. Like, low-key don't think he cared. Yeah, a little bit. Point is, when I met him, I immediately did not like him. I didn't see what she was seeing. I don't know, just something about him rubbed me the wrong way. One thing that I really didn't like that I pointed out to her immediately after we finished our breakfast and we ended up leaving and going our separate ways. The first thing I told her was, like, I don't like the way he kind of stares at people. And she asked me, what did I mean? He had very, very circular eyes. Not almond shaped, not like elongated or no other shape, but like imagine the most circular eyes you can think of, and he had that kind of eyes. So when he looked at you, it was like he was staring, and it was very off-putting because he would also lean forward when he would like listen to you. So it was very derpy. It was very, very off-putting. I didn't enjoy basically being around him. I also did not find him funny. Oh my god, he has bodies in the basement. That's what I'm saying, girl. He scared me. He scared me. I was not comfortable around this guy. But he was also not funny. She would say that he was very funny. And he just seemed more like, never mind. Why is it humping my face? I don't know. Why are you humping my face, Derpy? How you doing, bub? I'm doing pretty good, Derpy. Just chillaxing. We're having cozy time right now. I'm going through a story of the worst date I've ever been on. And so enjoy the ride. So he wasn't really funny at the end of the day. At the end of that like breakfast date thingy that they were on, I just felt uncomfortable because he came off more like an asshole than like a funny guy. Basically what he considered funny was like pulling pranks on people. One of the stories he told was how like during the rainy seasons, he and his cousin would ride around, and if they saw someone like walking in the rain what they would do is that they would speed up on this, like on the side of the sidewalk, so that the water could splash on the person that was walking in the rain. Did he make you pull his finger? Nah, he wasn't funny. Oh, he peaked in high school? Yeah. Yeah, and so that was his, like, thank you for the hot dog. That was his sense of humor. A bun, hey Minari. Welcome, welcome Minari. So that was his sense of humor, and she was laughing at it, and I didn't find any of it funny. I thought that was kind of mean. So like his form of entertainment was like basically being mean to people, I guess. Toast. Yeah, that's right. Butter toast. So I didn't really like him. I told her that after the date thingy. I told her I didn't really like it. Might be having a stroke. Oh, don't have a stroke. Being mean always works, I'm sure. I guess for her, yeah. But she was very smitten with him, and she didn't see that as a bad thing. I told her immediately I didn't like him. So, you know, that was my thing. We didn't spend much time together. I didn't really know him. I had to kind of like be around her because one thing that her parents didn't want them is they didn't want her to be alone with him, basically. You know, for obvious reasons. We were only 18, and I guess, you know, they did. Were we 18? Yeah, we were 18 during that time. It was right after high school. And so they didn't want her to be alone with him. You know, they didn't want her getting pregnant super quick. So they asked that someone always go with them on the dates. They didn't have to be around them, but just be with them in the case they decided to like go off or something. So that was me. She would bring me along. I didn't really spend much time talking to him. It was mostly like just listening in. So I didn't really interact with them. I didn't like him regardless. Nothing really changed. Fast forward one day, she decides to call me and say like, hey, do you want to do like a double date? And I said, oh, I'm like, what do you mean by double date? Like, I don't know anybody that I could go with. I don't know men like that. And she says, no, at that point, I think she was starting to date him, starting to date Brian. So she said, my boyfriend Brian has a friend who wants to hang out. But I mentioned that I also have a friend who's single. And we can do like a double date thing. We can go see a movie and have some food. And I said, okay, that's cool. I've never done that before. I'm young. So I decided to say, okay. And so I get dressed up, you know, I doll myself up. I'm excited. I've never been on a date before that. So here I am, super excited. We go to the place. You know, I asked my friend a little bit about the guy and says like, oh, the guy is my boyfriend's best friend. And for purposes' sakes, we'll call him Taylor. So Taylor is Brian's best friend. Keep that in mind. Stop it. Just keep it in mind. Just keep it in mind. It gets worse. Okay, so we get there. Once again, I'm all dolled up. Well, this is already a disaster. Yeah. So we go. Taylor isn't found. It's me, Tiffany, and Brian. We're all there. I'm getting hungry because I hadn't eaten, so I ordered a burrito. Didn't know this place sold like a freaking big ass burrito. I had to stuff it in my purse. The burrito was huge, and I couldn't finish it. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take it, put it in my purse, and I'm gonna eat it inside the theater. I'm gonna hide it and eat it in the theater. Point is, Taylor gets here like super late. Once again, I don't really have much interaction with any of these people, so I don't really know them. But here I am excited. Taylor kind of just brushes me off, even when I'm introduced to him. He doesn't really seem to care about my presence, and he's just mostly talking to Brian and sometimes my friend Tiffany. But he doesn't really notice me. So at that point, I was kind of like, okay, like I get that he doesn't know me, but surely he knows that this is like a double date, right? Not all of us Taylors are like this. Oh, I'm so sorry, girl. I didn't mean to bring that name. I just chose a random name. No worries. Point is, we go to the movie. This movie isn't anything significant or anything like that. It was like an old movie about like 2 kids at a camp. Point is, Brian didn't buy the tickets beforehand. So when we went to buy the tickets, the theater was pretty much packed because it was like a new release movie. Did you girl boss too hard? What's up, Z? Welcome. So at that point, we can't sit together. The tickets are only available by, like, we would have to break off in pairs, basically, and be one person in the front row, well, one pair in the front row and the other pair like all the way in the back, basically. That was the only available seats for that time. So we were separated. We got separated. I'm here with Taylor, and obviously Tiffany and Brian are together in the back. I had to sit all in the front. Point is, throughout the whole movie, Taylor is not paying attention to me at all. He's on his phone the entire time. Doesn't even watch the movie. No laughs. I ended up watching the movie, but I felt incredibly uncomfortable because I'm just sitting next to this stranger and nothing is really happening. Like, he's not, I don't even think he wants to be around me. And I'm very uncomfortable. And I'm like texting my friend saying, like, I don't think this is what you thought it was going to be. And she doesn't reply at all. I look back and I could see her and, you know, Brian blurting it off. So I totally understand, like, why she's not responding. I don't say anything. Movie ends. We get out. Taylor dog, what you doing? You'll see in a moment. We get out. And we're walking. There's no real plans to go out to eat. These people don't eat. My friend refuses food. Brian refuses food. Taylor doesn't care about food. I'm the only one starving here. But I don't want to, like, sound like a fatty. You guys know I'm very self-conscious, so I didn't want to sound like a fatty and talk about food. So I just ignore it, basically. I did have a burrito, but I was still hungry. Basically, we ended up leaving because there's nothing else to do. I don't know these people. I don't know how to have fun with these people. I want to go home. Can't believe Taylor fumbled Bobby. Oh, you'll see. And so we start walking back. Brian and Tiffany are walking in front of us. I'm trying to talk to Taylor. You know, I'm trying to ask him questions about himself. But Taylor is asking me questions about my friend Tiffany. What's she like? How long have I known her? Is she funny? Is she blah, blah, blah? Is she this? Is she that? And all of a sudden, a light bulb is going in my head. And he's asking me, like, what kind of, how long has she known Brian? How did they get together? How much do I think that she likes him? And I was like, oh. And I was like, oh. Wait. No, Taylor. No. Taylor. It's Taylor. Yeah. The best friend. Yes. The best friend. And a light bulb was going in my head. I would have been like, go ask her, you coward. I was like 18, 19. I think I was 18. Yeah, I was still 18. I was still 18. So alarms are going in my head. I'm trying to like pull my friend aside, who's like up ahead, trying to flirt and whatnot. You know, she's on her date without a care about what's going on behind her. I'm trying to get her attention to pull off to the side and be like, what the heck is going on? Because at this point I was kind of embarrassed quite a bit. And another thing ended up happening, and I was like, oh, like, how long have you known, like, of Tiffany, you know, like, of my friend Tiffany? Like, how long have you known her? Like, did you know her when she started dating Brian? And he says, no, I actually known her before Brian. Like, we've actually met before and we've talked. And I was like, oh, oh, this is even worse. This is even worse. And I would never. And so I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, hey, so like when you were told that we were all gonna hang out together, what were you told? And he's like, well, I was just told that like we were all gonna come and just watch a movie together. And I'm like, really? I'm like, don't you think it'd be odd if you came with Brian and Tiffany when they're dating? and you just came along with them? And he's like, well, they said they were going to bring more friends, so I didn't see the issue with that. And so now it's like settling into me that this guy is not aware that this was presented as a double date to me, but as a hangout session for him. And not only that, he's looking at his phone constantly. I'm wondering why. I asked him like, hey, is everything okay? Because like I saw that you were a bit distracted during the movie. You were on your phone a lot. Like if you need something to do, you know, it's no hard feelings. You can like leave. I love this look. Thank you, Taco. Welcome, welcome. Okay, but then did you just pull out the burrito and have a second? I did that during the theater. I ate the burrito while I was watching the movie. Nobody noticed, especially the guy, because he was on his phone the entire time. So I asked him like, you know, is it okay? Or is everything all right? Like, you know, if you need to leave, I think it's fine. And he goes, oh no, it's just that my girlfriend's been texting me this whole time and we're kind of having an argument. And I was like, record scratch. Record scratch. What do you mean, girlfriend? Full story, Taylor. I got a burrito. Thank you for the muffin. So yeah, I was like, record scratch. You have a girlfriend? And so I would go, oh really? He goes, yeah. I'm like, how long have you been dating your girlfriend? And he was like, oh, we've been together for like 2 years. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, all right. And I'm like, do you like your girlfriend? And I know that comes off weird for me, but the reason I was asking is because he obviously had feelings for my friend, right? He obviously had feelings for Tiffany. Oh my god, this is a crap show. It's enough slices. I know. It gets worse. And so I'm totally flabbergasted. I'm totally confused. This was presented as a double date to me. I'm thinking the guy that I'm spending time with is like single, and is aware that this is a double date, and he agreed to it, right? This is what and he's the best friend. He did in fact not like his girlfriend. Just wait. What is this love polygon of a situation? Well, I'm not a part of it apparently, so I don't know. I'm like, oh, okay. We get to the parking lot. My friend is saying bye and whatnot. Men ain't crap. That's what I'm saying, girl. That's what I'm saying. We get to the parking lot. I pull my friend aside. Finally, she says goodbye to the guy and to the best friend. Wonder how his girlfriend felt. I wouldn't know. I had no idea who she was. I pull my friend to the side and I go, Tiffany, you told me this was a double date. Did the guy that your friend brought know it was a double date? And he's like, well, we told him that we were just gonna hang out together and we were gonna be on dates. So kind of. And I was like, oh my freaking god. Good chance she didn't even know. No, I'm pretty sure that the girlfriend didn't know. And I was so confused. I was like, did you know that he had a girlfriend? And you could see like the reality coming into her eyes, the fact that I found out so quick. And she goes, oh, I thought I agreed to something different. Ignore me. and I'm like, did you know that he had a girlfriend? And she goes, oh, well, I knew he liked me, so I assumed he didn't have a girlfriend. And that logic like broke my brain. What do you mean you knew he liked you? This is your boyfriend's best friend. What do you mean? What are you doing? Why would you invite a guy who likes you to your date? And that was like, I was trying so hard to understand like what was going on. I had no idea. Like I had no way of processing any of this. This has been the worst like 4 hours of my life that I was there. And I couldn't even go home because I didn't drive at that point. I had no car. Like I was freshly out of like high school. I had no car. I had no means of getting a car. So she was the one that was driving me around. Yeah, the same chief. Yeah, no, flabbergasted. I was so shocked. I'm like, why would you think I want to be on a date with someone that likes you? And she was like, well, I don't like him, so I just wanted to introduce him to someone else. I'm like, he has a girlfriend. If you knew anything about him, you would, at some point, you would just, you know, come upon the information that he had a girlfriend. Like I did. I don't know the guy, and I found out he had a girlfriend like really quick. And I didn't understand anything. This was like so, like I wanted to cry so bad, but I was more angry than I was upset. And it was so infuriating to me. It gets worse. I was like, I can't believe you did this to me. I'm incredibly embarrassed and I feel humiliated. And she was like, oh, no. I'm sure that they got along with you. I'm like, no, they didn't. They don't know who the hell I am. They're not here for me. And I was like, I was so upset. Fast forward, we move on. You know, I'm not one to like really hold a deep grudge or anything like that, but that definitely scarred me a lot. I just avoided people. I never spoke to the guy. That guy had no idea who I was. I'm pretty sure he forgot everything about me. But it became clear now that the best friend definitely had feelings for my my best friend. They don't know the real power of Bobby. Well, well, you know, this is before then. I wasn't really one to like get revenge or anything like that. That was then. I was like 18. Point is, we move forward. I'm in college now, which is like a few months away from that. He might remember you as a burrito lady. Probably, yeah. It was a big ass burrito. I'm not gonna lie. We move forward. We are in college now. One day, it's both of us together. So we both are going to the same college, and she would give me rides. Yeah, burrito girl. Probably, yeah. Probably am. Hang on, let me get some water. Ugh, I'm tired. We move forward. One day she tells me like, hey, is it okay we pass by a store real quick? I just need to drop something off. And I said, okay, that's fine. And she's like, I just need to give someone something. And I'm like, oh. I'm like, give someone something? Like at a grocery store? And I said, sure. The grocery store is like a few streets ahead of our college. In like a corner or something. And so we go there and I'm waiting in the car and I'm like, hey, what are we waiting for? I'm like, oh, I'm just waiting for the person to arrive. I'm like, who are we waiting for? And he's like, oh, it's just a friend. And I'm like, okay. And what do you know? Who do you think the friend that arrived is? Oh, there you go. Bingo. It is Taylor. Taylor is here. Taylor has arrived. And I'm like, why is he here? And she says, oh, he's going on a trip to New York and he's going to be doing some volunteer work. So he's going to be gone for a few months. Taylor. Yeah, Taylor. Yeah, it's him. And I go, okay, what does that have to do with anything? What? That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I'm all like, okay, what does that have to do with anything? Like, well, he's gonna be gone for a while and we don't know when he's gonna be back. So I wanted to give him a goodbye present. And I was like, all right. My buddy scored. Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can score, Taylor. So there we are. I'm like kind of shocked. I'm like, you want to give him a goodbye present? And she's like, yeah, because I'll miss him and I don't know when we're gonna talk again. I'm like, talk again? I'm like, girl, you have a whole ass boyfriend at this point. Like, this official with Brian. Like, it's official. Everybody knows about Brian at this point. Like, our dad knows, our mom knows, everybody. It's official at this point that they're dating. And she's talking about saying goodbye to the best friend just because he's going to New York. Is just on the other side of the country, girl. Like, he's not going across the world. He's going to the East Coast. That's fine. And he's going to be back. It's volunteer work. It's not like it's forever. And and she like bought him like a perfume and some bracelet or something like that, and I was like, that's a little weird. Dude, is she dating both? It's gonna get good. I'll let you figure that one on your own. I don't really know, to be honest. To this day, I'm still like, ugh. And point is, she gets out of the car, sees him, they run towards each other, and they're like hugging it out and like, oh, I'm gonna miss you. Like, I can't believe you're leaving. It's so soon, so quick. And she hands him the present, and he's like, oh, you know, I'll call you like every night or something. I'll give you a message and blah, blah, blah. It's not like he's going off to war. That's what I'm saying. And they're acting like, oh my God, like, I can't believe you're leaving. Oh my God. Tears in the face. And she's like giving the present, and he's like, I'll text you every night and stuff like that. And I'm just like, what is going on here? And this is who you wanted me to go on a date with? I was just thinking this about so romantic. It's broad daylight, bro. It's broad daylight. It's like 12 o'clock in the afternoon when our classes end. We only had like one class. And she's like hugging it out with him, and I'm just like shocked. I'm like, oh, by the way, if you want to make this clear, the reason why her parents are very particular with who she dates is because she is the daughter of a pastor. She is the daughter of the pastor of the church, of our church. So like, we're talking about like reputation wise, right? I'm dead. But in daylight, it's even more funny. It's broad daylight, girl. It's like afternoon. This is lunchtime. And so yeah, so like, you know, daughter of a pastor pretty much played two guys at the same time. I don't think her boyfriend, now husband, was ever aware of this, by the way. The layers on this are crazy. Yeah, they're super crazy. And so point is, well, that makes sense. And point is, like, they do their at some point I just like suppress it out because I'm very disappointed at this point just for her behavior. Also that she could have set me up with a guy that she obviously likes back. And the thing is, like, after that I go, hey, like, isn't that Taylor, like the guy that we did the whole double date thing with? He's like, oh yeah, like he ended up breaking up with his girlfriend and blah blah blah, and then he calls me, you know, and I was there for him. And then one day, like before he told me that he was leaving for New York, he told me that he had feelings for me. He told me that he liked me, and I told him like that I was confused and I didn't know because I already had Brian. And I was like, are we forgetting the fact that these two people are best friends? Hello? Like, that's his guy. That's his bro. Like, hello? What's going on here? And I was like, and you told him no, right? And she goes, well, it's just like, I only talk to him, like, and we just do FaceTime. Good for Taylor's girlfriend. She dodged the bullet. Honestly, yes. Apparently that they what I found later on was that they had like an on and off thing constantly. So, you know, good for her. And it was like that. It was like literally, is my stream dying? Is my stream dying? Oh no. I see that my kilobytes went down for a second. Oh, there you go. But like, it was like very hectic. So it was just a lot, you know. It was a lot. It was, I pretty much told my friend, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I don't think I can do this, cause like I feel really weird the fact that you try to get me with someone that you obviously like. And she goes, no, I don't like him and blah blah blah. Anyways, I let that slide too, because at this point, you know, I didn't even like the guy, so I'm not taking it to heart and whatnot. I think it's fine. Yeah, it just dropped a little bit. I saw it go in the red. I did set up like a custom output for YouTube, so that might be it. Bobby isn't a bug anymore. She's a pretty lady again. What's up, Ketchup? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. We're on a date, Ketchup. Come on in. Join us. Yeah. I'm telling a story about my worst date, Ketchup. You missed the best part, but that's okay. There's VOD. Anyways, so that's done with. The guy moves to New York, blah, blah, blah. I never had coffee before. Oh, it's okay. You can have tea. Point is, the guy leaves. I don't know if they still talk or not, if they spoke during that time. My friend ends up getting engaged and whatnot and eventually married. This is years later. What ended up finishing our friendship, like the reason I cut off our friendship, because one day while we were still in college, we're doing homework. A date with such a pretty little lady. Shucks, ketchup, you're gonna make me blush. But yeah, we're going on a date. It's chat and us together. Yeah. This is one date where it's okay that that I'm shared with all of you. I think this is the only date where it's appropriate. But yeah, one day we're doing homework together for college, and she says, "Hey, I want to talk to you." And I said, "All right, you know, at this point, there's nothing really weird. I've moved on. I don't really have any gripe with anybody. There are snacks on this date? Yes, there are snacks on this date. Ketchup, if you see the sign behind me, it says, if you want a treat, you can go to the bakery section of the channel points and redeem a treat for yourself." And so she tells me that she wants to speak to me. I say, okay, that's fine. I was already kind of at a point where I was kind of getting tired of our friendship, so I already kind of felt like this wasn't going to be a conversation I wasn't going to enjoy. Oh, thank you for the kisses, Ketchup. Let me see if I can give you kisses. Oh, you got a donut. Let me see. Can I give you kisses? I don't know if it's gonna sound here. Let me see. Let me get my mic. And let me turn off the noise suppression for a little bit. Let me see. Does that work? There you go. I think that works. Thank you for the kisses. She talks to me, and I already know that this conversation is not gonna head in the way that I think it is. She tells me like, "Hey, me and Brian were talking, and you came up in the conversation." And I said, "Oh." I don't have any connection to Brian, by the way. I'm not his friend. We do not talk. He doesn't have my number. We only ever talk when we're in the presence of like my best friend and we're like somewhere together. But other than that, we don't have any conversation. I don't know anything about this guy outside of what my friend tells me, like personally. And she says, "Yeah, we were talking about you and, you know, our friendship and stuff. And he said that he doesn't mind you, but the only thing that bothers him is the way you stare at him." What do you mean the way I stare at him? Yeah, he says you stare at him too much, almost like you're too eager. I go, "What do you mean? I don't know him." I don't spend time with this guy. I only spend time with him when I'm with him around you. I know you're like, girl, that was what she said. She said, I stare at him, not the other way around. So let me finish the story. She says, "I just want to know if you have feelings for him." And I go, because I stare at him? And she goes, "Yeah, like, I just want to know if you stare at him because you like him." And I go, "Tiffany, from day one, I told you that I did not like this guy. That I thought you were delusional. I thought you were delusional because you called him tall, dark, and mysterious or whatever the frick. And I told you he was nothing like that. I'm letting you know I'm here." Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate that. And I'm like, I don't like this guy at all. I told you day one that I thought I didn't like the way he stared because it was weird and creepy. Like, I told you that. Like, what do you mean that I'm the one staring? What are you trying to say right now? And she's like, "Yeah, and I just want to know if you like him. And I go, no, 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 no. And I'm like, how does it make sense that if he stares, nothing's happening, right? Like, that's fine. You don't have a problem with that because you still ended up dating him. But if I stare, it means I like him. I'm like, does that make sense to you? He's like, well, I just want to know, you know, maybe because like, I know, like you don't have a boyfriend. Basically trying to say that like, I would be someone who would take someone's guy away from them. And I'm gonna be like, girl, we could be honest. Like, I'm not all that. Like, I don't even have that great of a personality, like, to be able to take someone's man away from them. Like, we could be real. We can be real. I don't have a shot. Like, I can be humble about it. Like, there's nothing of interest, especially when I was 18. Like, I had nothing going for me. Like, this was ridiculous. And I was, like, very upset. And I said, and I pretty much used her logic against her. I'm like, okay, let's put it into perspective. If me staring at him means I like him, then what does him staring at me suggest? And she goes, well, he never said that he liked you, like, and I believe him. And I'm like, you don't believe me? Like, girl, we've been friends since we were children. When have I ever done something like this before? When have I ever even showed like the least bit of like this kind of personality trait or characteristic or anything like that? When have I ever demonstrated that I would ever do something like that? I'm like, none. When have you demonstrated that you would do something like that? Quite often, actually. So let's be humble here. Like, we can be humble here. And basically I said, but you defended me, right? I questioned her. And she goes, what do you mean? I'm like, and you told them that I would never do something like that, right? And she goes, well, I said I would talk to you. I'm like, but did you tell him that I would never do something like that, right? Try to take my best friend's boyfriend away. And she goes, well, I didn't really know what you would think. And I was like, we've been friends since we were kids. I'm like, you know how I am. Like, I've been there for you and everything. Even when it was freaking embarrassing, humiliating. Even when you went out of your way to humiliate me, I was still there. Like, because I was able to see beyond that. I knew you were insecure. I knew you had some insecurities and that you would do stuff like this to like, to make up for those insecurities because you want to be validated and, you know, be given the attention for some reason. I don't know why, outside of insecurities, but I still put up with it and I was able to move past it for your sake because that's what a best friend would do, right? I'm like, but when my reputation is being like questioned or my morals are being questioned, you didn't even like say anything. You didn't say anything back. You didn't defend me at all. And she was like, well, I just wanted to have a conversation with you. I'm like, but the thing is that like not saying something back already indicates that he might be telling the truth. And that indicates to me that you think that's also the case. Which only goes to show is like, why am I wasting my time being friends with you if you don't trust me? And she tried to cover up, be like, no. Like, I was just asking. I just wanted to make sure because, like maybe like I know you guys like get along. I'm like, I don't get along. Whenever you bother like that, all of this over some guy. I swear to God, some guy that wasn't even worth it. Boring as hell guy. And I was like, you know what? I'm like, I think it's very clear that I am more of a friend to you than you are to me. And I don't think there's any point in me being around you. So I would appreciate it if you stopped calling me. I'm not going to join you on your dates anymore. Because at that point, she still had to be like chaperoned by people. She tried to ask one of our other friends to go with her. And our other friend literally like after the second date told her that like, stop calling me. I don't want to be around you guys. So obviously something happened there. I didn't cry, but obviously something happened there that the same result happened. I told her like I'm not going out with you. I don't know. Her mom never approached me, but because her mom knew that I was the one usually going chaperoning them and whatnot. And her mom would check in with me, but at that point she stopped, and I think she understood why. And I understood that like my friend had basically become boy-centric her focus was on the guy, and she didn't even care about my feelings, or like even defending my reputation. I don't know why it was so amusing for her to like belittle me, especially in front of a guy. Anyway, she ended up marrying him. I was not invited to the wedding, but a lot of my friends were. I think it was obvious that we both understood we were no longer friends, even though she would approach me whenever we would see each other. And she would tell my siblings if they saw her, like, to say hi to me. And I'm like, she has my number. She can just call me if she really wants to say hi, but she never did. So obviously, I don't understand what the pretense was for. I pretty much told everyone that I don't like her, and I don't care. And I don't know if her now husband knows that, like, she was pretty much into his best friend, but you know, well, they're still married, so I guess doesn't matter. But yeah, chat, that was my worst date that I ever had. Never went on another one. I had a close call with another guy, but that's a story I don't want to get into. But yeah, that was pretty much it. And I pretty much was like, you know what? I'm okay alone. I'm okay alone. I just want my peace of mind. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think any guy that I've ever met has been worth that kind of a headache. So I'm not sad about that friendship being lost. She did it because she felt threatened by you. That's why she put you down, even if you didn't see why. There was something about that made her feel insecure. I do think it was an insecurity thing. I don't know why. Because our whole lives, she's always been favored and always been complimented and put on a pedestal, especially for being a pastor's daughter. So I don't understand like what I could have possibly been a threat to. Yeah, I don't really know. She did kind of make it seem like her husband was interested in me, but I don't honestly see why, because we never held a conversation. Just to put it into preference, I never had like a conversation one-on-one with that guy. Every conversation I had with him was always in the presence of my friend, and we never really conversated. It was more like me asking a question and him kind of answering to the both of us, or me just listening in. I never really spoke to him. Even when he would come visit her at the campus, like I was just around them, but I never spoke. I let them have their privacy and stuff like that. So I knew nothing about this guy. I only know his first name. I don't even know his last name. I don't know anything about him outside of that. And the fact of his best friend, pretty much. They both like the same girl. I never been on a date, and this is not persuading me to. Oh, I'm so sorry, Pickle. Reverse inferiority complex. Reverse inferiority complex. I don't know what that means. Oh, like my brain is melted. I can't think right now. I'm so sorry, chat. This is a long story. I've only told this story like one other time, and obviously it's a trip for me. I didn't think it would affect me, but it kind of is. I'm just like, ugh, I'm so frustrated that I even had to go through that. She was threatened because you're awesome. Thank you, Minari. Oh, thank you. And being a pastor's daughter. Yeah, that was, I think her dad kind of knew what was up, because usually he was a very kind of direct person. Like, he would come to you and talk to you, and you know, being a pastor, it's about being honest and stuff like that. If something was like going against like a scripture or something, or affecting the congregation and stuff like that, the church, like, he would be very upfront with you, but he kind of avoided me after that. So I have a feeling like he understood what was going on with his daughter and was kind of embarrassed by it, because he never approached me. We would only say hi, you know, in passing. I have nothing against her family. Her family is very nice people. I don't have anything against them. So I never like treated them differently. But I definitely avoided her and her husband. She likely was held back from doing what she wanted because of appearances. Yeah, definitely that was true. I do think that that's a factor. But she had a very flirty behavior. So I think, you know, even if she was given the freedom to do what she wanted, we know what she would want to do. Oh no, hang on. I might have to cut off my my YouTube stream because it's like dying.